Hey guys, Keyiter here. Let's start with graphical aspects. I painted the logo for the game. I made it in flat colors to resemble general graphics of the game. What do you think about it? I also changed the cages into crystals. I think it's more like soul gem right now rather than a cage. While hitting the ground, it shatters into pieces that disappears after a few seconds. Going to the next graphical element that I made, I finally painted some vine animation. In this case, I painted a few singular vines and assigned them in different order in each spot. Thanks to this, it's a little more diversified, and I don't need to paint them for each spot separately. While painting all this stuff, I got struck by the feeling that these crates feel inappropriate in this place, so I changed them into something more suitable in this case. I went for a typical cracked stone motif, at least in the first level. Maybe in the other ones I will go back to using crates. Now let's talk about more technical stuff. Despite the relatively short length of the game, the saving system was necessary. Additionally, while technically the player can't lose in my game, they still can decide to restart a level or room. I know that some games go for only manual saves or saves only in certain location, but I went for autosaves only. To compensate, the game is saved quite frequently. First time the player enters a new room, the game is saved, and each time a new save file is created in case the player wants to load the game from a few rooms before. The saves are grouped in profile. When the player starts a new game, he is asked to enter a profile name, which needs to be unique within the PC or Steam account. Each time the new save file is created, it is stored within this profile. When the player wants to resume the game, they can quickly load the latest save in the latest profile or manually select which save they want to load. They can also select or create another profile if they want to. To make loading more user-friendly, I included saved information like date and time of creating save and a screenshot of the game at the moment of creating a save state. I know that the storage capacity of current computers is quite huge, but I still have nightmares from the first time I made a saving system. It was back in the days when I just started learning Unity. It was so terribly scripted that the save file weighted like 5 GB of disk space. But I think that's a story for another time. Going back to the topic. The screenshot that I took while saving a game is never displayed in full resolution, so in order to save some space, I scale it down to quarter of screen resolution. Given that about 95% of file size is taken by screenshot alone, reducing its size to a quarter of that is quite much. Maybe in the future I will store and display more information, things that can be used for the achievement or something, but for now, I'm showing only necessary stuff. By the way, in the background you can see a main menu that I made for my game. It's fully functional already, but for now, it's made with only default Unity graphics. It works, but it lacks the visual, so it's nothing interesting. I'll show it off when I add custom graphics and animation. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. From now on, I will probably have a bit less time for coding, and since most of the things that I need to do are graphics, I will probably upload my devlog every 2 weeks. Maybe I will include some other series in the future to compensate for that, but for now, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. It really helps me. So that's it. See you again in next video.